Now from Eyewitness Sports, this is the Wendy's Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz with Ruthie Polinsky. I'm Yanni Crockett's question for you. What is worse than rain? Cold rain? Yeah. Wow, it was pretty brutal out there. It's all Tony's fault. Big night of high school football tonight. We're going to get to the state semifinals in Rhode Island in just a bit. The big Hendricken LaSalle Super Bowl on Sunday. But let's start in Rhode Island with some games tonight.
Yeah. Division 8 South Final, Coyle Cassidy at West Bridgewater. First play from scrimmage. Christian Keeling to the house untouched. 67-yard score. West Bridgewater up a touchdown. Next possession, Thomas Joyce finds the outside and takes this one 70 yards, Yanni. West Bridgewater wins a shootout, 47-28. He got really fast there.
Yeah, that was a mass playoff game. This is a mass non-playoff game. Attleboro and Bishop Feehan up 14 late first half. They sniff out the screen pass. Raymond George with a great hit. Attleboro would block a punt and set up a QB sneak for a touchdown count, cutting the Feehan lead to 7. But that's as close as they'd get. Shamrocks roll 33-14.
Somerset Berkeley hosting Middleborough. We're going to jump right into Michael Gagliardi's touchdown run. We're just going to pick him up right there. He's got some speed. He goes the distance. Blue Raiders go up 7-0 third quarter after a fumble recovery. Brandon Medeiros on the pitch. He'll turn the corner and get into the end zone. Somerset Berkeley wins 17-zip.
Over to Seekonk, the Warriors hosting NB Vogue. The cheerleaders love the Blitz 12 footballs.
I do too, man.
First play from scrimmage for Seekonk. Forget about the rain. Jared Moran airs it out, finds Gable French. Ball inside the 10, but Seekonk would turn it over on downs. Warriors defense coming to play in the messy weather. NB Vogue run going nowhere. End of the first. Seekonk gets on board. Moran swings it out to Will Smith. Getting jiggy with it. What's your favorite Will Smith song?
That one.
Seekonk wins 22-7.
When you sing it. In Rhode Island, plenty of playoff teams that lost last week playing tonight, including in Division 1, Shea and East Providence.
It was soggy over at Max Reed Field for EP and Shea. Second quarter.
Soggy.
Shea on the move. QB Eric Palmer hands it off to Jalen Smith. What's Will Smith's son? Jaden Smith, right?
Jaden.
All right, this is Jalen Smith. Great cut to the outside. He goes up 10-0 Shea. It's all about Will Smith's family. EP comes back with some great defense. Smith starts going the wrong way.
Oh, no.
Tackled for a huge loss by Richard Maciel. And that's key because that leads to this. A botched handoff. Fabia Graca pounces on the loose ball. That's a touchdown. But still, Shea wins 17-14.
Okay, St. Ray's visiting Portsmouth, and the Lady Patriots roughing out the weather. Trendy ponchos, love them. Scoreless in the first quarter. Danny McKinnon looking deep, drops a dime to Brian Hamilton for a big first down. But both teams with tough defenses early. Tyree Martin taking down McKinnon. And then it's 4th and goal for the Patriots in the second quarter. Garmade Willie, big tackle to prevent any points getting on the board. St. Ray's completing the shutout, winning 22-0.
Wow. Plastic bags, a must at West Warwick. Cheerleaders battling the Edelmans. Middletown.
The Edelmans?
Julian Edelman, Middletown in town. And Connor Cluth hands it off to Mason Gilman. That's a good call into the end zone, splashing into the end zone. Islanders recover the ensuing kickoff. The pair work at it again. Mason from a little further distance. Middletown rolls over the Wizards.
Mount Hope hosting Rogers. 4th and goal for the Vikings. Kayvon Lockhart taking the handoff. He gets into the end zone. 7-0 Rogers. Huskies answer, though. Dylan Martins. He goes into the end zone for 6. Mount Hope gets aggressive, and they decide to go for 2 because why not? That puts them up 8-7. Those are 2 of the 3 touchdowns that were scored tonight. Mount Hope gets one more. They beat Rogers 14-7.
Some low-scoring games not at Lincoln, where the Lions hosting Mount Pleasant. This is what we call a barn burner. Lions with the lead in the third. Disappears here thanks to Frederick Malay. Takes the handoff. Makes a nice cut. Off to the races. Frederick, 5 tutties on the night, over 250 yards. But the Lions rally. Randall Hine hands to Kyle Moisen. He had 3 touchdowns of his own. Lincoln wins a high-scoring affair, 45-42.
What is the opposite of high scoring?
Low scoring.
Cheraho hosting Narragansett in the first quarter, scoreless game. Cheraho with the ball slips on the snap. Narragansett recovers the fumble. Still a battle with rain coming down hard. Tamahora with the handoff, plowing through the mud, a big first down. But this game's called due to field conditions.
Wow.
In the third quarter, final score 0-0.
They can't play in the mud in South County. Come on, it's muddy down there. Fans bringing tents to Smithfield. That's smart. It's a good way to stay dry. Let's go. Sentinels hosting EWG Co-op. Home team with the lead. They add to it before the half. Trevor Layton looks downfield. That's Jordan Cardoso with the great grab in the end zone. Later on, Smithfield led 24-7 at the break. Defense doing its part. Liam Bin coming up with a big pop. Ball pops loose. Simon Reese there to recover. Sentinels win 30-7.
Classical moving their game up to late afternoon. Purple taking on Juanita PCD Wheeler Co-op. In the second quarter, Classical already up 14-0. Samuel Badu on the carry, and he knows what to do with it. Purple go up 3 scores on that one. Later on, check out the pump fake and throw from Rainer Vargas, hooking up with Marquise Buchanan. Classical wins big, 42-8.
Andy Paskowski on the highlight.
The Wendy's Friday Night Blitz continues.
Well, for the 5th straight year and 7th time in the last 8 years, it'll be Hendricken and LaSalle for the Super Bowl on Sunday. The Hawks beat LaSalle by 3 scores in the regular season, but it was the Rams winning the big game last year, ending the Hawks' 7-year run atop the state. We caught up with both teams ahead of the showdown.
I mean, they came in, they beat us pretty bad. They're a really good team, so we just have to do our best to stay focused.
For us, it's about being focused, about learning from our mistakes from a great program and a great staff, and putting ourselves in position.
Like Coach says, everyone has to buy in. Doesn't matter if you're the MVP or you get no playing time. Everyone needs to have the same type of energy and focus.
We left with a bitter taste in our mouth after last year, so our guys are hungry, our coaches are hungry. It seems like yesterday.
A 22-21 loss is what feels like yesterday. A heartbreaker for the Hawks, who had won 7 straight Super Bowls prior to the Rams snapping that streak last year.
We all know what happened last year. We don't want to repeat of that. Obviously, this game means a lot to all of us, but we're just going to go out and try to act like it's just another game, try to get the dub.
Meanwhile, LaSalle and Hendricken are the state championship division. Division I semifinals are tomorrow at Cranston Stadium. North Kingstown versus Cumberland at noon, followed by Cranston West and Central at 4.
In Division II semifinals, Woonsocket and Westerly, a noon kickoff at East Greenwich High School, and Burrillville takes on EG at Johnston High School, also at noon.
In Division III, 3:30 kickoffs tomorrow. Central Falls and North Providence, they play at Johnston High School. Tolman takes on Pilgrim at EG.
And in Division IV, these games at Cumberland High School, the North Smithfield Mount St. Charles Co-op takes on Tollgate at noon, followed by Pontiac and Tiverton at 3:30.
That'll do it for the Friday Night Blitz, our penultimate episode. Next Friday, the last episode, and then we have the Thanksgiving Day Blitz on Thanksgiving, of course.
Love that day.
Coming up, so 8 semis tomorrow, Super Bowl Sunday on Sunday.
So great. I'm glad we can get all those games in tomorrow, even though the muddy fields.
All the highlights on WPRI.com. Our band of the week, Dighton Rehoboth. Enjoy.